Hey guys, hope you're doing okay. So I just wanted to jump on. Literally just got home. It is now 5 to 5. Just got home after a 100 rounds event. So had ninja class this morning, 10:30 till 11:30. Mixed and family class, 11:30 to 12:30, and then we had a 100 rounds event starting at 1 o'clock until just after 4. So managed to finish literally just after 4. So we did really well. The 100 rounds was a thing of involved in sparring, ground rounds, exercise rounds, warm-up rounds, grips and grab rounds, loads of different rounds. So it was a great event. It was really well organised, and I'm going to say that anyway, but I feel as though that this is probably one of the best events that I've managed to organise and get created, and making sure that everything sort of ran smoothly. Of course, there's lots of different people that help with that. I'm just sort of like the creator in a sense. So I go, right, we're going to do this. That's what I want to try and achieve. And then everybody, like being in part of the team, they make things happen for me. So I've got lots of people to thank. So obviously, again, you know, Chrissy is always behind the driving force behind me. She always supports me in everything that I do. She brings the best out in me. So thank you to Chrissy. Kieran and Casey, they did a fantastic job today too. Obviously coming along, helping out with the delivery of all the material that we were coming out with. Harvey as well as did a great job. All the other guys that got involved today, really good. The fact that we had so many people there, so we had 28 people signed up for the event. I had 16 stations dotted around over the matted area. And what we were doing is we were rotating round maybe every 2 rounds. You know, we stayed with each other maybe for 3 or 4 rounds, and then we'll change partners again. So it was a good way to, you know, meet new people. If you haven't sparred them before, you know, have an understanding of how they spar and how they deliver their things, and etc, etc. It was a really good event. There were so many people there that made it enjoyable, that it was such a massive success. So we had some younger kids there. We made it super fun for them. They got to spar lots of adults as well. I had my faithfuls, my black belts there today that have done loads of these different events with me and the club, and also from a previous club that we used to do these types of events. And it was just a great way for them to show support and motivate them and show them different ways of sparring. You know, we had some ground sparring. I finished off with a couple of rounds with a couple of kiddies that do our combat program. So we have Freya, super confident young lady now. She did some ground sparring with Sensei Kieran, and I had Danny. Danny did some ground sparring with me. Absolutely fantastic effort today. Like I say, I'll put lots of different messages up, or not messages, but I'll put lots of different pictures up of the whole event. Like I said, it was a fantastic day, so enjoyable. It was 3 hours. I mean, Casey had everything bang on the time. So we would have the first 10 rounds would be exercise rounds. The second lot of rounds, so which would be another 10, it would have been normal sparring, but only using the left side, and then changing, and then going on the opposite side. And then my 31 to 40 rounds, they might have been grips and grab rounds. So lots of different sparring ways of doing stuff today. And I think that's the reason why it was so successful, because it wasn't the fact of just doing 100 pure rounds of solid hard sparring. It was 100 rounds of this, 100 rounds of this, or sorry, 10 rounds of this, 10 rounds of that, 20 rounds of this, 20 rounds of that. And then it was the case that we broke it up in such a way that you didn't feel as though that you were absolutely knackered from it. Like I said, very successful. Everybody got a certificate. They all ended up with an ice. I put 28 bottles of water in the freezer last night, so our freezer was empty, but I put 28 bottles of water in the freezer. Everybody got a free bottle of water. Everybody got fruit and all that lot as well, so that was a little bit of a Brucey bonus for everyone as well, which was really good. Loved it, absolutely loved it. And like I say, all I can say is thank you for supporting the event. It was a great day. And like I said, nothing works without all these people that are behind. When I say behind, I mean they keep it going. They're the driving force behind it. But yeah. Anyway, guys, thank you very much. Appreciate your time. You are a great bunch of people, and I love spending my time with you. And you're doing everything to support everything that we do, so all we can do is appreciate that and say thank you very much. Anyway, guys, take it steady, have a good rest of your Sunday afternoon, enjoy yourself whatever you're doing. I'm going to go in now and go and have a well-earned cup of tea. I've had about 3 bottles of iced water, and I've had about a handful of fruit, and that's probably about all I've had today, so I'm absolutely starving. So anyway, guys, take it steady. Speak to you soon. Cheers then. Ta-da. Bye bye.